So we ready?
We are ready. Chance with Ready4Kits, you've got the floor.
Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, can y'all see the screen?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. All right. So I just want to start by introducing myself and our company, because there's been a lot of changes over the years. I've realized talking with certain people that there's, they've known us from years past, and there's been a lot of changes since then. So my name is Chance Graham. I'm the new promotional sales manager for Ready4Kits. I manage pretty much all the major accounts and programs. When I first started, I realized that to streamline everything, we had people split up by states. It doesn't really work well in promotional, because then like you guys are trying to be like, oh, I live here, this is who I need to contact, and it kind of gets weird and muddled. I end up getting assigned to like everyone that we have a lot of programs with, and so your AIA is one of those accounts that I'm going to be very involved with. Where Ready4Kits is that they started back. They got bought out back in 2017, I believe, from a venture by Tinder Corp at the time, and they were in Keene, New Hampshire, and they were just living the good life. And then they got bought out and brought over to Littleton and kind of merged in with the other brands. Tinder Corp is now rebranded. We still build that way, so if you see anything from Tinder Corp, it's still our subsidiary, but we go by Adventure Ready brands because we represent over 10 plus brands in our corporation. The other side of the business is mainly retail. So they focus on shelf space in Walmart, REI, Academy, Walgreens, CVS. We're on Amazon, a lot of e-commerce. So those products are really doing very well. And then we have a promotional end, which is us. And it's been a lot of changes over the last few years because there's been people not really understanding the industry. So the good thing is a lot of that's changing, and it's really exciting. And so I want to share with you today currently what our product looks like, and kind of give you a sneak peek of what it's hopefully moving forward in 2022 is going to look like as we are middle of changing our line. A lot of the stuff you won't see in 2022, or you'll see some differences in those. So let's get started. So this is, we have always broke down. We're known mainly for first aid. ARB, which Adventure Ready Brands, is big into first aid. We even sell kits, co-brand kits for a lot of the major retailers, and they put it on their shelf. So we have very comprehensive kits, trauma kits. Those are all offered in the ARB line, and those are the one things we're hoping to change in the promotional end as well. And of course, Ready4Kits in the past have been known for event kits, travel, automotive, outdoor, survival, disaster, pet, golf, sporting, health and wellness, some specialty stuff. All these are going to be very much enhanced in a very big way. We are members of ASI and SAGE and PPAI. And we do advertise a lot with those, and now that shows are opening up, we'll be more very much involved with these associations, and actually beefing up our advertising a little bit with those guys. So pretty excited about those changes, and looking forward to what's come. These are going to be our basic first aid kits. Like I said, a lot of this is going to be gone. We will carry what we're working on is carrying a essential line for 2022, to where, if you got a client who just wants a quick first aid kit, all of our stuff is high quality stuff. It comes from our other lines. Like, we have fabric bandages so they don't dry rot, those things like that. So we really pay attention to detail of the contents that are going in these kits. So we have our bronze first aid kit. You guys get EQP. So, and I can send this out as well to Melissa and get it out to you guys. But you're at $315 on an R. Of course, give you guys free setup. And we do currently right now, we only do up to 3 color spot color. I'm working on some different things coming up in 2022, trying to beef up different ways of how we can decorate our bags. Even the bags might change a little bit. We're looking at a lot of domestic sourcing because, as you know, dealing in this industry overseas, you're having a lot of issues with getting stuff. And so we have some domestic suppliers that we're looking at to hopefully, get some nicer bags, use the ones that are very cross-functional. We want to stay along with that idea. We definitely want to we're going to keep the dry sack. We might look at that in different versions. It's one of the most popular because it's very versatile. So if your clients actually get rid of all this stuff and use it, they could definitely take this camping, boating, whatever they would like. And it comes like a multi-use bag. And we definitely want to keep that in mind. This triangular bag will go away. Trust me, it's not the prettiest thing, but it's functional. And we do sell quite a bit just because it's what's available. But we're hoping to find something a little bit different that can be multifunctional and purpose for you guys. And then we go in our event kits. They're very simple. All of our stuff pretty much comes with a first aid component because when we ship it from our vendor, we save with the government and how things work and trade, getting things over here. We save a lot of money on cost of these bags because we have a first aid component when coming over. So it usually comes with this basic module, this sterile gauze pads, the fabric bandages, and then the first aid mini quick facts card. So even if you say, hey, I just want empty bags, we can look at it, but it's going to come with those. So just tell your client it's a bonus because it actually doesn't really cost us much of anything to have it in there. It just comes with the bag. So when they sell us this bag, it's rolled up in the cost of it. Our event kits, we have our basic, we domestic source these drawstring bags. So we'll probably keep these. These are great for hotels, trade shows, things like that. I even had some done to use for sales calls and things like that because they give, the wet ones, vitamin C, some mints. These are all good, really good things to have and people seem to love. And then we have different components for the silver, the gold, and it just kind of adds different components to it. And so that's why we're looking at beefing these up a little bit because they look very redundant. I'm very straightforward about that. But, we can definitely, right now, I'm somewhat flexible. If your client wants something a little bit different, I definitely can look at our inventory and see what we can include. This hard case is definitely coming, will stay. It's become very popular along with the dry sack. When you open it up, it has these little pockets inside. It's durable. So we're definitely gonna keep this. And then, it's carried in a couple other lines. Our travel kits, what's gonna change is we're gonna be bringing in name brand toiletries. So we're looking at that right now through our sourcing team. We're getting away from all this cheap travel stuff, the eye masks and stuff like that. We want to carry higher quality bag on this for that executive. Also have a first aid component in it. Reason why we do that is because, we want to be known for the first aid, safety, disaster, and survival company in the promotional industry. And as I share some other things with you guys, you're going to be like, it goes along the line of where we're trying to do and connect with the rest of our company. So you'll see that these bags will change in travel. We won't carry as many, but they're going to be really nice. So we're working on that sourcing right now. And a lot of this stuff will come domestic. So, which is good. Our automotive kits will change. We're looking into that as well, how we're going to do it. We're looking at releasing some kits pretty soon using the inventory you have. Something more for our glove department box. I'll be honest, the bronze auto kit is not very useful for automotive. All it is a flashlight and some band-aids, so you wouldn't survive very well. So we're looking at, I kind of composed a new kit and pitched it to our team and trying to get that approved so we can get that launched this summer. And so it will basically be on sale for the rest of the year with some of these newer kits. It's really to push inventory out. So even if you have someone that you can sell just components to, we have our stuff in modules. So you can say, hey, you know what, Chance, I like this automotive module. I want, you know, my clients willing to buy, you know, 10,000 of these modules. I can definitely give you a price just on the mods. We're just trying to get rid of them just because we are definitely pushing for to save room for our new line. Again, we'll probably be getting rid of the old, you know, way of doing jumper cables. We're looking into right now, you know, where you can power it yourself. It's, you know, it's chargeable, and then you would just latch it on. Those are becoming very popular, and we want to kind of bring up that technology, because I don't know about you, I live in a rural area, and even if you're not, if you're driving at night and you're trapped, it takes forever to get anyone out to you, even a tow truck. So it's like, you know, I've been trapped many times, and it's like you have to have another car to make this work. So we want to kind of move into that new era of being able to jump off with that single power pack. And, you know, we have the gold and the platinum. These have actually become very, we sell quite a bit of both of these because they are comprehensive. You know, we won't get rid of the hammer, you know, the window breaker, the seatbelt cutter. Those are really cool. And I've seen people, you know, want them. We can also, with these, currently we can't imprint on them, but again, I can sell you those individually. You know, you can look into, you know, we can look at a different way of how to get it done. You know, I definitely will, I'm open to ideas of trying to help support you guys in whatever you have. So if you have individual components that someone just wants and then they want them blank, even better. We will keep this bag here. This is what our, a lot of our essential line will be carried in. We're working on a displacement bag, especially people with, they're doing homeless things, working with the homeless community, or your charities, you know, just a quick event bag. We're looking to change the look of it for sure. And so this bag will be coming back and with better components, but this is our outdoor line. As you can see here, I want to make note that it has our natural wipes. They are a mosquito bug repellent wipe. We also carry it in bottle form. This is how our company got started with Ben's, Natural, Afterbite. We make those here, and they get made there in New Hampshire. So, which is pretty awesome. And they've gotten pretty, very popular, even in the promotional line. And you can buy these individually as well. So if you just have someone that just, you know, just wants those, I did sell those individually just last week. What's cool about this is that I can make components for you guys. You know, there's a lot of government contracts and stuff around mosquito repellent and sprays, especially with all the rain that has come. And a lot of those municipalities, cities, and things like that will have some financial dollars from, you know, government spending, grant money, and these are a great way to pitch. And they don't really care what kind of bag it's in. You know, we can still put their logo on it, and it becomes very cost effective. So these are just different ones. Again, just adding more components. We will be sourcing a different bag than this one. It came in a little too high for us, and the price came up a little bit. We're not changing our prices for the rest of the year. We just want to cut the savings for you guys, eat the cost on it. Because again, we're pushing inventory. We want to get rid of it so we can launch our new line. Here's our bronze survival disaster kit. This is my favorite line, not the way it is, but what's going to happen with it. I was a disaster relief director for 2 years. So when I look at this, I'm like, yeah, we definitely do something different, but it gets someone by. So if you like did this bronze survival, it's a great conversational piece. I've had people use this for, you know, little survival themed meetings, team leadership, things like that, conferences. So this little pouch has your duct tape. This is an SOL Survival Outdoor Longer whistle. That's one of our brands. And then, of course, waterproof matches, which we won't be bringing back. I'll show you what we are possibly going to be putting in those. And then your bandages. And then you move up to more of a silver. Your multi-tool will keep. The poncho will change. We'll probably keep some of those. Emergency survival blanket. We'll be using more name brand from our other lines for these things because they're versatile. And people with something like this, we definitely want to use higher quality, but we'll definitely have an essential line survival kit for you guys, for those customers that just want something quick and easy and not, you know, break the bank. So it goes down, you know, we have the bars, the food bars, the lights, the water pouches, we'll keep those for sure. We're changing out the bags. And then our platinum has toilet paper, you know, which everyone needs, but we'll be changing that out with some sanitation bath wipes from our other line. And we're looking at using our survival towels and stuff like that because they're more compact, very versatile, and you can only put so much toilet paper in there. So we'll definitely be changing a little bit of that. Our pet kits are going to completely change, but they're very basic. So they have your medicine, you know, dog gets bit or needs a little, you know, in a little bit of pain. We have the Dramamine in there and the gloves. And so that's our bronze. And then our silver adds a little bit of wet ones and stuff. So this line is going to totally change. Our gold pet kit's got a little leash, you know, a survival blanket if y'all are stuck in a car or you're on a trip. But like I said, all this will change, but we have plenty of inventory of this stuff. So sell it. I'd be excited. Our golf kit is going to stay. We're going to make some changes. It's going to be mainly seasonal. We're not going to like push this as hard, but we want to offer a golf kit with a first aid component. So it'll definitely change how we present it. I want to say we're looking at offering it year round, but we've noticed the sales in the golf kits that they're not as high, you know, because golf is definitely seasonal. So we're going to present this a lot differently and push hard in certain seasons, but it'll definitely be available. We just want to change some of our components. Again, have a central line, but maybe adding some different golf components to these. As you can see, we just add like this golf stuff is just minor, but then we have more sunscreen, more first aid components in those. And then this is your platinum, your poison ivy, your afterbite wipes, which is carried by our other brands. And then sporting, we're going to be changing this line completely as well because I realized when I started, these are very similar, the outdoor and the sporting kits. So we're going to be changing how this looks. But currently you have your essential line with this bio bag, and then you scroll down, you got your muscle rub, your sunscreen. So it's still a great kit, you know, for those little leagues, you know, quick events, you know, trade shows that might be outside or festivals. These are still cool little kits. Even though they have these titles, I have found our clients are using these in a very creative way. So I just want to offer that to you, that just because it says sporting, there could be used for many other events or programs that your clients might be looking at. And then our health and wellness, you know, it has the thermometer. These are more cold and flu driven. We'll probably be redoing these as well. We haven't gone that far yet, but we are looking into how we do this. And this might be a seasonal deal. You know, cold and flu is very seasonal, and we might do this as a seasonal push as well. And it gets very comprehensive, adding more first aid to it. And then we have more of a special health and wellness kit. Our PPE kit, we will no longer be carrying, obviously. You can buy it if you like, if you need masks and gloves. I can sell these individually without the bag if you need them. But I really don't push this kit anymore. But we have inventory. You can add masks to your kits if your clients are wanting them. Just let me know. This has become a very popular kit. We'll be keeping this and maybe modifying just a bit. This Ticka Mosquito kit offers bins. Bins is very like for the extreme outdoor, like you're going camping, hiking. It's very substantial for those type of things. And Naturapel has more of our, it's more for the everyday use, but we offer both because I'll tell you, I've used both. They work great. But in Texas, with all this rain that we've been having, I use a lot of bins because we have pterodactyl sized mosquitoes. So it definitely works for that. And then it has some afterbite wipes. So if you do get bit, you know, we're able to actually, no, that's alcohol pads, but we can add our afterbite wipes into that kit with no problem. And then there's this splinter picker tick removal vial. You know, what happens is if you get bit by a tick or something like that, and your client's out, And it's good for like getting splinters out too. So it's definitely a multi-tool functioning in that kit. But you can put the tick in the vial and send it off to get tested to make sure there's no diseases and stuff if you're worried about those things. This is actually one of my favorite kits that we have. I wish we sold more of these. But with this on-the-go kit, it is great for the car. It's great for traveling. It's very comprehensive first aid. It has a CPR keychain, ice pack, your Naturopel wipes, bandages. It has an afterbite. It's actually our pen. So what you do is like you get bed and you just press it down on it and the liquid comes out. This is what's mainly sold. This is one of the things that's sold in retail, and it does very, very well. So we definitely want to keep offering that in our line. And so for 250 pieces, 1667, you know, your EQP, no matter if you order 50 or 250, and I can work on the quantities of those as well. It's just a very good overall kit. Of course, we can add masks. Just let me know. That's it for our current line. Are there any questions before I move on to the next thing? No questions? Nope. Okay. What I want to show you real quick is just a brief kind of look into what could possibly be offered in 2022. These are things that we definitely are pushing hard for, and these are some of our name brands that we carry in the retail sector at our major retailers. One is going to be this, it's like a life straw. Currently, we do offer this. There is a promotional line on it. Item number, I'm getting the new item number so I can launch these. When they first released these, they did it by the case, and I'm like, whoa, we don't sell really by the case in promo. So I'm breaking down this differently, working with our brand manager of Rapid Pure to make this more promotional friendly. So I'm hoping to have that out very soon. And so it comes in this bag, and you can brand the bag. So this is a water filtration system. You can put it in any stream of water or water, you know, we had a big freeze here in Texas, people were melting snow, you know, you could definitely drink out of this straw and it would filter all of those things out of it. 99.99% of viruses, bacteria, parasites, sediment, and more comes out of this Pioneer straw. We also have the Rapid Pure water bottle. This thing, obviously, we're definitely going to change as far as, you know, it being sold by the case. But right now, we are working on figuring out where we can brand this, because currently it comes like this with the Rapid Pure logo, and they tested out branding right here at the bottom. That might be a temporary thing for now, but we are changing this bottle out for 2022. They're just finalizing all the patents and things right now. It'll be more of your kind of like your the name slipped my mind, but like a Yeti cup type material. That's definitely going to be what's going to be coming out. But we're also looking to offer possibly just a generic water bottle, because we do have a lot of these filters, quite a bit of those, and we're looking on what type of lid would fit with that, because we're just trying to find the right lid to go that this filter would work. So we might offer a very more cost-effective line, because these are not cheap, but they make great gifts and promos for certain occasions. What I want to show you is this kit right here. I did this. I worked on a project for with one of our other salespeople on the retail end. We do sell promo as far as through there. We have reps just like you guys. Y'all are distributing to the end user. Well, we have that on the retail end. So they're like going to the end user, and we decided to start offering. That's kind of where we started discovering, hey, this can happen. Especially when I first started, I was like, whoa, why are we not branding this stuff? Like, let's get this stuff on out. So this Molly bag, I definitely am looking at doing this, launching this in August, because we do definitely carry this. But the problem we're having is inventory. So I'm trying to make sure that we're good on inventory in this bag. It'll be definitely a one color bag for now, but looking to definitely offer this bag in more different colors in 2022. This is what's called a Molly bag. It's well received in the military, but we've seen people love them, you know, in the motorcycle ring, but just people in general. So this bag, when it was launched, it sold out quick, and we have a hard time keeping this thing on the shelf. The cool thing about how we're going to brand this is not by embroidery. This Velcro, I got my hands on one of these. We will do it by a Velcro patch. And I will tell you, it's very hard to come off. So what's good about this is where I look into promotional is that this is a great program bag. This is a great gift bag. And they could always change, the company could always like change out the patches for this bag, you know, come up with different designs. And it's very popular now with these Velcro bags to buy different patches. So that's how we're going to keep this bag. And it will have our name brand here, Venture Medical Kits, because this is a name brand kit that is developed by AMK. And it carries one of our brands, Quick Clot. This stuff stops bleeding 5 times faster. So this is a very like intense kit, but we found that it's going to work well in promotional. I just kind of want to go over real quick is, you know, our company as a whole, Venture Ready Brands. These are some of the brands we carry: Venture Medical Kits, Afterbite, Bandoff, Bins, Counter Assault. We don't, these are bear spray. So these are definitely heavily regulated through the government. So we don't sell these in promotional, but they are sold to, believe it or not, to some zoos because if a bear goes crazy, they don't want to put the bear down, but this will definitely mess up a bear. And then we've got, you know, our Natural Pel, our big first aid kits. And some of the things that we're definitely going to be bringing in is our Venture Medical Kit line and our Survival Outdoor Longer line. There's going to be more of that. And so with those, like I can show you real quick with SOL, it's sold in all these major brands currently and these retailers. And you can go to these websites. You can go to venturereadybrands.com and you can really review these name brand. SOL's come a long way. They're, you know, we're going to have the survival blanket we're going to carry promotional can actually be used as a shelter as well. So it's very multifunctional. They have multifunctional tools that we're going to be using, navigation, all different kinds of things, new kits that they carry on the survival end. And then our disaster kits are going to be very comprehensive than what you normally see, more regulated towards what FEMA actually says that a family should have in there. We're working on a major deal right now. I have a presentation this week and then next week with a major brand in disaster to have a co-branding opportunity. So we'll probably have a name brand survival kit as well. That will be pretty cool. So with that, basically what I just want to say is that, you know, when you're thinking of these kits, they're not just for, you know, oh, it's just first aid. I will tell you that we've had many clients come to us, you know, hospitals are buying them. We've got oil and gas companies. We've had, you know, a lot of these bigger companies or even small businesses might have a safety program. These are great for that. They're great for conferences. So they work for all different facets and not just, you know, oh, it's just another first aid kit. So just give us a shot, you know, when you're looking for something to pitch. I can do talk about support that we can do for you guys. I pretty much do all my own virtuals because I can get them done faster. So if you need a virtual done, you know, I can schedule time and definitely get those for you guys. And then, you know, spec samples, I don't mind doing them. I know it's a big thing in the industry. It's always a love-hate relationship when it comes to a supplier. If you have an ROI to it, like I had a client this past week say, hey, I need spec samples. It's for a 200 location hospital. I can go to my production manager without him stabbing me and say, yeah, I'll do that for you, you know, because there's an ROI attached to it. So it makes it more friendlier with our other staff. So, because it does take a lot of time to do and produce. So we just want to be cautious about that. If you need samples, be glad to send them out. Just let us know what you need. We try to get them out. Just send us a PO, shipper number, and we can definitely get some samples out for you guys. We'll be at some events coming up. You know, we definitely will be at the Sage virtual show that happens in August. And then I'm looking at some other events that we're putting together. So we'll hope to see you there. And if you need something, let me know. I'll be your rep and be able to guide you through our processes and anything that you might need assistance with. With that, is there any other questions?
Hey, Chance, when is the Rapid Pure stuff going to come out? You said 2022.
No, I'm hoping that stuff comes out very soon. It might be the straw at first because I definitely can brand that back pretty quickly. It's the water bottle I'm going to be unsure about. Right now we have a way, but with COVID, you lose employees, and we're trying to find training and development on one of our machines so that we can brand this. But I'm looking at other ways to brand it as well. So I'm hoping my push is August because I would love to have this in our virtual show and a few other trade shows that we have coming up.
Cool.
Yep.
Neat products.
Is there any other questions?
Chance, can I just get your email address?
Yeah, so my email is going to be C as in Charlie, and then Graham, like the cracker, GRAHAM, and it's going to be at adventurebrands.com.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if y'all have projects you're working on, just let me know. If you need a presentation put together, I'm all about that. I don't mind spending time doing that for you guys and just helping you win with whatever you need. So just reach out to me, email me. You should have my contact information in the Google Workspace. That's all updated, where to send orders. And I don't see the orders when they come in. So if it's a rush, just contact me first. Trust me, it's a lot smoother if you do. So that way I'm on top of mind on it. I can talk to production real quick and move it a lot faster than you just seeing it to R4K orders. So if it's a rush, just let me know, because our typical standard time is 5 to 7 business days after art approval. But there is flexibility. Right now, we're not showing any low on anything as far as quantities. So, and I have more bags coming in mid-July with the same type of bags that you've seen in our current line, just more inventory. So those will be available. So I don't see us really running out of inventory anytime soon.
Awesome.
Is there anything else?
Last call.
Last call.
Well, I think we're good. We thank you for your time today, Chance. We're excited to see the new stuff that changes over the line over the next couple months.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. It's been a big push ever since I started in May. Literally, we came up with this, coming out these new kits within like less than 3 weeks because we have a huge process that we have to go through to get these finalized and with the different departments. And so it's been a very long 3 weeks to try to offer something more comprehensive for you guys that you can go sell, because like I said, we want to be known not just as a promotional supplier, but in a certain sector, because we do it really well in the other side of our company. So why not do it in promotional? And if you have some, like I have some clients that are very strict on, they have some clients that are very strict on FDA or maybe some other regulations, just let me know. Like I can get those documents to you, because we are heavy regulated in a lot of areas of our company. So we kind of just put those regulations throughout the entire business. And so that's why there's certain things we can't carry, but we definitely want to keep in line with that. And we won't be carrying waterproof matches just because we don't want to get in a situation where we have a hazmat situation, but we'll be carrying like a Tinder Quick and Firelight to replace those matches, and they're pretty cool. So that's carried. If you look at the SOL brand, just type in Survival Outdoors Longer, and you can look up and you can see what it's going to look like. And we're going to carry those throughout our entire line for those survival and disaster kits.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. We'll let everybody get back to their day, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Just hit me up if you have any questions. See you later.